Well, hey everybody, my name's Chris and we're going to talk about prayer, and hopefully I'm going to be able to share with you one thing that I think is going to make a lot of difference. You know, so if you believe in prayer, you should stick around if that's something you aspire to. If you don't believe in prayer, you think that sounds preposterous or like fantasy, you can click out. I don't want to waste your time, but if we could get through, wouldn't we want to? Like big G, little O, little d, the creator of the heavens and the earth, if we could have a voice with him, wouldn't we want it? I think the honest answer would have to be yes, but it doesn't seem that easy, does it? It's like we feel inadequate to it, inhibited even by it. Like most of our praying is false starts, religious duty, moral obligation, like the kind of thing we do when we're checking things off the list of things we think we should do, but not like something that really adds value to our lives. Like it's something that works in another county, but not like the one I'm really standing in. I get it, I really do. But what if I could tell you that there's one thing that is like the foundation of all praying, and that when you understand that one thing, it makes prayer more approachable. It's a little bit like having the key that cranks the car, or it's a little bit like walking in the mall and you're lost until you look at that board and it says, TJ Maxx is right over there. Just one thing. Furthermore, what if that one thing is something you've been doing your whole life? You actually already know how to do it. Well, that would seem too good to be true, but it is true. When I tell you what it is, you're going to be mad at me because it's going to seem too simple. Well, I'll just say what Denzel Washington said and remember the Titans. It's like Novocaine, just give it a minute. It always works. So here it is. The foundation of all praying is relationship. At its core, prayer is building a relationship with God. Now I get it. A relationship with God is a totally unique thing. Let's start with this. You can't see him. He holds all the power. He knows everything. He's holy. So is this a unique relationship? In every way, 100%. I get it. But it doesn't change the fact that at its foundation, prayer is building a relationship with God. You see, God is a person. He's not a human, but he is a person. And because he's a person, he keeps himself along the lines of relationship, which means that place inside of my chest, that place inside of your chest where relationship happens, well, that's the place where prayer thrives. And you've been doing this your whole life. Like even in your mother's womb, you were developing a sense of somebody else there, like you're not alone. And you've been building relationship your whole life. And so really you do know how to do this. You may think, what do you mean by that? Well, you already know. Like if you want to build a relationship, you know that you meet somebody and it feels a little awkward at first, but if you really want to know them, you got to dedicate time and you got to put effort into it. And there's just all kinds of implications that roll out from there. That's what it means to build relationship. So let's boil this down. Take everything that you know about building good relationship, an authentic relationship, and apply that to talking to God. Is there more than that to understand? Of course. Just like when you're building a relationship, you don't get everything that first day. There's a lot of discovery that happens. And that happens, the discovery is day upon day upon day upon day, which is a really good point. Relationships are not about just one moment. Relationships are about a relationship movement. So I'm here today to invite you to a prayer movement, your prayer movement. You start a prayer movement today and use a relationship as the filter for how you see it, what you're doing. I think you'll succeed. I think you'll find someone else is there to meet with you. So do that day upon day upon day. You're gonna succeed. So I welcome you to that. So if you found this video helpful, beneficial, consider subscribing so we can create more content that'll be helpful. So until then, we'll see you next time.